The picture you are looking up, you don't need to be told the two men. Number one is His Excellency Peter Obi. The second person is Dishonorable Charles Soludo of Anambra State. I don't like to call him a governor because he does not want it to be called a governor, nor to even call him an excellency. He is not. You know, I've been talking about this man they call Charles Soludo. Some people whose brain is not functioning don't really get me. Normally, I don't have a personal scores against him, but he has made me to develop a form of hatred for him, and I'm not ready to stop. This man they call Charles Soludo, before 2023, when P2B was campaigning to become the president of Nigeria, before the 2023, this man, Charles Soludo Eberima, wrote a 5 pages of letter against P2B. This man got this position through ABGA. I mean Charles Soludo. Today, Charles Soludo has rubbished ABGA. He's now APC member. He's already an APC member, just waiting to declare. He's thinking, but he's ready to join. He welcomed the useless, terrible president, Tinubu, few weeks ago. P2B asked for only one term, that is 4 years. Do you know what Charles Soludo said? Charles Soludo said that, he's always talking indirectly. He said that anyone who asks for one term needs a psychiatric evaluation. This is what he indirectly was telling P2B. Do you understand? That was exactly what he was telling P2B. The same thing with the useless man that is in Arise TV, the bigot of Yoruba land. I mean, Ruben Abati. Very useless man. He's a green snake on a green grass. I don't like him. And I will never like him. He keep making negative utterances about Igbo people. You will see him, you think he's not against Igbo people. He's purely against Igbo people. Allen Onyema, Ruben Abati's wife, is having a consultancy agency, kind of, that Allen Onyema pays them. That Ruben Abati, Igbo man. You never hear him talk about that. But this video is just for Charles Soludo. He said that if P2B said he's going to stay for one term, he needs psychiatric evaluation. The same Charles Soludo. The same Charles Soludo is among the parasites that kept Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention up to this moment. He said he's going to fight corruption, he's going to do this. You will fight corruption in Anambra State, but kidnapper or kidnappers or kidnapping is order of the day. There are more kidnappers now in Anambra than any other place. Anambra and the Imo State. The one of Hope Uzodinma, that one that is looking sick. If you are ruling, there is money, but you look like you are going to die now. I don't know what they are doing. You understand what I'm saying? Charles Soludo has continued to be a nuisance in Anambra State. Why can't you pursue your own cause and leave P2B alone? Why can you not keep quiet, Charles Soludo? Why can't you close your dirty mouth? Why can't you keep quiet? Even though you don't like P2B, must you tell him that you don't like him? He has done you nothing. He owes you nothing. He owes you nothing. You know that Igbo people are not even completely behind P2B because it is not the cause that P2B is pursuing. Is not what Igbo people want. Igbo people don't need one Nigeria. That's the basic truth. Whether you like it or not, that's the truth. Igbo people are seriously marginalized. Igbo people, they have been sidelined and deprived their rights in that useless country called zoo for over 50-something years. Who does not know that? That is why Igbo people has chosen that there is no point wasting their time with one Nigeria. Nothing is working in Nigeria. Nobody has Nigeria in mind. Nobody is working towards uniting Nigeria. Everybody is doing grabbing and snatching. Nothing is being put straight. That is why Igbo people have seen all this. Forget that Igbo people are going up and down, building houses, buying land and build houses. Fine. That is their own, should I say, it's their own way of doing things. But for me, if I were them, I would stop building in Yoruba land or even in the north. It's better you even go somewhere in African country than to build in all these places, because they hate you, Igbo people. I'm just being frank. Okay, if you say let us go to build in our place, they are building in our place, but there are too many things we lack, and there are things that we cannot touch. If you go and touch a federal road, federal government will arrest you. You cannot build a railway. A private person cannot build a railway from Onitsha to Lagos, from Lagos to Kano, from this. Individual cannot do that. It is government that will initiate it, and probably individual can support if there is need. That is the reason why when I hear people say, go your place and develop, go your place. We already developed. What we are lacking is federal government presence. We don't have railway. We don't have seaport. We don't have international airport. These three things I mentioned now, if you like, build the one that is bigger than Dubai. The federal government will not make it international. It will still be local. If you build railway, they will not allow you to build railway. Railway must pass different states, and it got to do with government. Before you shout Igbo people should go to their place and develop, bear all these things in your head. Put it in your head. Igbos can do it. If now you go and touch federal road, they will tell you, they will arrest you 100%. So where do you want Igbo people to go and develop their place? How? I don't get it. For people shouting, go and develop your place. Igbo people are doing everything in their state. There is private people have electricity, private people have built road, private people are building companies. They are making their electricity themselves. What else do you want? There are no federal government presence. That is just the bottom line. But that Charles Soludo is causing more harm than good in that eastern state of Nigeria. Let me put it that way. That is why that man needs to be checked. And I have said this several times. Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. Anything that happens to Nnamdi Kanu, Soludo must be held responsible. Soludo, Hope Uzodinma, Dave Umahi, and host of others. We all know them. Karma is coming. You understand? Bear it in your mind that karma is coming. Karma is coming. Anything that goes around comes around. You should know all these things. Soludo, I was thinking that the man is a gentleman. I thought he was an elite that knows how to place himself. But the way he has been behaving towards P2B has shown me that an illiterate in main market is better than Charles Soludo professor. Take it or you leave it. Aja geju akpa and nkịta ga-aracha ya anya. Oge na-adịghị anya nkịta ga-aracha ya anya. Isi adịrọ ma onye nwetara ozi atụsara ya. Ya mara ka o si wee nọdị. Ya kwado onwe ya ọfụma, ya mara ka o si wee nọdị. Yes, ihe otu ọbụla o si chọrọ isi teke. Ya mara ka o si handle onwe ya, handle all things about Igbo people. It is a delicate time for him to be making some move and talking anyhow and doing anyhow. Nkịta ga-aracha ya anya oge na-adịghị anya.